episode 2. Just give me a moment. I'm late. I still need to set myself up. And also close Slay the Spire. I hope this saves. Otherwise this would really suck. But well, it's my fault for being late. Save and quit. Perfect. So. Just one last thing. Just literally forgot to mention that I'm streaming right now, so it's like I mean I should have done this before, but I just wanted to be sure that if someone actually saw it, that they wouldn't be left hanging. But it's apparently not a concern. Okay, now it's time to go. Recap. Gallus just convinced the Grand Council of the Aerocraft that they're gonna fight a war against the Chaos Empire, and he sort of bartered the allegiance of Elinia and Malkesha and the Necromancers for a favor. So basically to sweeten the deal with the war against the Chaos Empire. And now we are going to convince some orcs to join the alliance with the Aerocraft against the Empire, and instead of allying with the Chaos Empire. We rested for that night in the safety and hospitality of Raelfin. At least, most of us did. Having spent so many months in the field sleeping in crude sacks at night, I felt uncomfortable on the luxurious metal beds that civilization had to offer. Every once in a while I would get up and see Elinia standing or sitting on a nearby balcony, gazing at the moon. I felt compelled to go talk to her, but I knew there was nothing I could say to remedy the situation. The best I could do was to try and open up to her later, once her resentment subsided. And hi Inky, and yeah, you're gonna get your sprite, I promise. When dawn broke, we immediately prepared for a journey into Orcish territory. I had to confront Elinia's Ajax again. Truth to be told, when we first met, I never thought those gentle amber orbs could hold such contempt towards a living creature. To keep us in check, the Grand Council assigned us a Raelfin and a few other men, all highly skilled with the bow and arrow, under the pretense of protecting us from any potential attempt against our lives. Even though Malkesha would disagree with me, it did not seem like the orcs ever considered causing any harm to us. At most, they seemed displeased by the Council's choice of diplomats, as well as the fact that they hardly knew anything about our race and origins. But our insistence paid off in the end. We were finally granted an audience with Quoga Ratham, the local Orcish chieftain. Of all the things that I had been through this twisting journey across the continent, playing ambassador to an Orcish chieftain was amongst the most bizarre of them. We had gone from killing orcs on the sands without a single thought to having relatively amicable conversations with their kin in the west. Little did I suspect then how things would soon take a darker turn. I just want to point out that Gallus had even then reservations about killing the orcs. Like, remember this scenario 4 over the sands when we had to slaughter an Orcish enclave on an oasis to get to the water? So killing them without any thought is not quite accurate. Just wanna point it out for a moment. Give me a second. Okay. Scenario 15. Shadows of Time, with the cutscene scenario following parting ways. Little did I suspect then how things would soon take a darker turn. Okay. Like, usually you would see the unit here, but it's missing, so that's probably a bug, so let's report it first. Okay, I must admit it is a tempting deal. For other dogs maybe, not us. We are not dogs who do all the hard work for inferior creatures like you in exchange for scraps. If we decide we want more lands and riches, we will take them by force on our own. Inferior creatures, you say? How dare you insult us, when it is only thanks to our sacrifices that you may yet have a chance to maintain Leo lifestyle. Oh Gallus, I told you, using words in diplomacy with these illiterate beasts will not get us anywhere. Ha! And what do you propose then, Leech? You'd rather kill us? What benefit would that bring you? I could at least quench my thirst. It has been days since I last felt one of your kind. Squabbling like children will not get us anywhere. This is not a time for resurrecting ancient conflicts. We must focus on fighting the real enemy that threatens all life on the great continent. That includes you, Orcs. Nightmare, I asked that question about a step Orc, and I will explain it once the whole talking of the scenario is over. Just give me like 5 minutes, please. As if I would believe your fantasy tales, Fairy. It's obvious that you're trying to trick us to obtain cheap warbeasts to solve your own problems. Our problems will eventually be yours as well. If you refuse to take part in our alliance, then we'll not insist further. But know that you will receive no help from us when you and your people see the truth. Malkesh is noticing something. Those war drums are here. So was it your plan all along to lure us into your domain to dispose of us, Orc? It is not, you decrepit sack of bones. Where do they come from? Hi there, friend. What are you doing in my lands again? Exactly how many times do I have to rub your face in the mud before you give up with your obsession with overthrowing me, you thick-headed turd? Ha! See who speaks. The weakling who's got a soft spot for the humans and their new tree-shagger friends. Sorry, but this time I don't come alone. You see, cousin? I brought new friends. Oh. So you deal with those rotten necromancers now as well? That makes no difference for me, really. Whoa, this looks impressive. I see the Emperor was right to suspect us the elves would team up with the Northerners. Well, heathens. This is the last time your kind escapes the power of Uria and the Dark Lady. You shall not escape the might of the Iron Council again. What is that Leech rambling about? Iron Council? Ha! The Chaos Emperor must be getting desperate if he would resort to sending one of the foolish priests of Yechnagov. I presume that our suicidal lady gave your precious warlord a hard time. Yechnagov? But she was vanquished, wasn't she? Those are blatant lies made up by heretics like you, elf. Her power still lives, and is greater than ever thanks to Uria's grace. Tanstafal, give them a taste of her power. As you command, my master. By Elo's wrath, I shall make you suffer for your betrayal. Curse the gods. These are elvish warriors. What is this new army we are facing? Artur mentioned a rebel faction betraying the Queen of Elves while under Yechnagov's control. These spectres must have been created from their lingering souls. It's unlikely that anyone else in this era worships this Elo figure. I fear we have no choice but to fight them. I don't like the sound of this. Orc chieftain, you and your people had better stay clear of this battle. It is not yours to fight. Bah, I'm not running away like a puny elf just because of an undead incursion. I shall fight by your side. Odds are you will perish without our help, anyway. Huh. You pathetic piece of Marlin, for the sake of... Can you not at least put your issues for your past life aside for a short while? To arms! By the power bestowed on me by the Dark Lady, I call forth the shadows from beyond the veil. May these plains be devoid of joy and peace. May they see only darkness and decay. Black, where did this accursed fog come from? So, finally your time to talk. Basically, none of the essentials is allowed to die. Okay, so this dude, Erefin, is an arc-based strongbow. His skill with the bow is not as great as that of elvish archers, but he aspires to either improve it or enhance his ability with melee weapons such as the glaive. Nonetheless, he is not used to fighting in open fields, so be careful when deciding where he should attack from. So, first of all, why does it talk about a glaive or enhances this either improve with the bow, even though he's just got a short weapon? Like, look when you check the advancements. Like here, the glaive would be advancement Slayer, and great bow would be the advancement with the improved bow. So, wait, what? Just give me a second. Oh, this is basically a worse marksman. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, sorry. Yotenda, you can still watch the video uploaded for this. You will see your death. It's... Let's say it's kinda glorious. Kinda. Yeah. So, first of all, Nightmare's question first. No stab arcs because this... Back then when the campaign was first created, the offer was with an approach of adding as many custom units as possible, just for the heck of it. But later, when she got better at writing and thought a bit about it, she figured out that adding stab arcs there serves no purpose at all, except just showing, look, I've got stab arcs. Isn't that cool? And it was not cool. So she changed her opinion. Okay. Okay, then... Inky, Nightmare, and Yotenda. Which Inky wants a fairy, a sprite to be precise, that I can remember. Alright, this is something I forgot to show. Like, this is a bug. No. So... Like, Erafan is a unit that's not allowed to die, but has only a loyalty marker. So, Inky, which fairy do you want to get? Also, at this point, I'm gonna remove my recall list because it saves no point, except Ubergalas and the fairies, and it just distracts from the ones I have. So here's John Wick. He didn't die, but I'm never gonna use him again, so bye. Say, it just doesn't feel right deleting units. If I don't recall them, then I just won't recall them, and that's it. No need to actually remove them. It really doesn't feel right. So, Ubergalas, Mustard, and John Wick, they will just have to stay here. Then Evergreen as well. Then lots of fire fairies. 3 already. Then the obligatory walking corpse. Actually, no, I don't need one because If memory serves, I want... No, wait, there might be some bats, so let's get a walking corpse, so again, get a flying one. And... Hey, yeah, hi, there's Shadow and Nightmare. Remember, I'm not recalling any of those units, so they're just gonna sit around in my my recall list. But berries, resilient and intelligent is the best combination I have. The tankiest, to be precise. So Inky wants a named unit, and Nightmare, I be one of the Fire Fairies. Here. Wait a second, just showing this bug with Irafan. Okay, so one of the Fire Fairies. And if you want to become a Forest Spirit Inky, then it will have to be one of the Resilient Intelligent ones. That's the most tanky ones to get. Name unit. That's you now. Anyone else? Yeah. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna write the. Oh wait, I can show you, but I will also write it into the chat, because that's not a combination that's possible. We have quick, resilient, intelligent. That's the only. That's the three traits they can possibly have, and they have exactly 2 of them. So dexterous and resilient is not possible, even though it would be so strong. Maybe because it would be so strong. Well, just for to point it out, this whole darkness spell also created a lot of walking corpses and soulless on the map. So yeah, it's more than just a fancy darkness spell, but it has real consequences. Okay. Right. Like, I've got a lot from the previous scenario with quite a bit of income. Quite a bit of XP, I mean. So I can probably level up a couple of them. Wait, actually, no, I wanted to undo this, but ok, just switch it. Resilient and quicks, in that order, I suppose. I mean, of course I have a resilient quick one, I just have to find them. Resilient and quick. This one. Right, just looking if I have a Fire Fairy with quick, but no. Then this one. Rename. Go tender. Yeah, and it's Inky, you are right. Those walking corpses and soulless are indeed free XP, especially for my sprites. Just wondering. Yep, recruit one. Perfect, another one of those. One will invest. Okay, why not? You can have that description. I just remind me at the end of the stream again that that you wrote it in the chat, so I can just go there and copy it down. Oh, ouch! Those guys are fast. Kinda makes sense. This map is like, while it's dark, it looks really big, but when you get down to it, it is not big. Like, the enemy is exactly over there, and I thought it would have like 2 more turns before I even get close to this. Like, whoops. So, first of all, I'm not moving them close to them, because they can honestly just mess them up really bad. They are not tanky, you know. 35 damage if they hit every single hit. That's just ouch. Ouch. So only one is allowed to attack me. The others just stay out of range, I guess. Actually, like this. So Übergelis totally can do the Ox on his own. And Iger and Eraphon are just gonna be, well, back up, I guess. Sort of. Akesha, on the other hand, is gonna take care of the undead Minays as much as possible. Oh, we have a goblin. That means I can get a goblin walking corpse. And no, that was not creepy at all. Like, really, I'm thinking about editing the files, so my recruit list is just sprites and walking corpses. I mean, it's kinda gonna happen later on anyway, but not yet. God, I love how changes their arcs are, and just get rid. So that went as well as I expected. Then this monster, this one is gonna be so annoying in later cave scenarios. Like, way too good at hiding. It's basically a kind of level 1. What's it called? Shadow, yeah. Like, it's a shadow minion instead. So I'm trying to make sure that this one can't get backstabbed at all. Ever. Which would be quite nice, actually. Okay, no backstabbing on my watch. Looks like it's gonna work out. Then I might send a couple of them over there, I guess. Like, look, this one has only 24 HP and this one has even 30. Discrepancy is much. Sovereign, okay. So, just wondering, did I understand this correctly? Did Nightmare and Descacharado, sorry, I have trouble getting that name right. Neither of you wants to have a Neil unit because, well, one of you didn't have one in Invasion from the Unknown anyway, and the other ones just died a couple scenarios ago. 2 scenarios ago. So the nice thing about Undead is that they dare to attack him, even though they deal almost no damage and get slain anyway, because he at least takes damage. Usually he just heals the heck out of them and doesn't take damage. Which makes it kinda pointless to attack him. Nightmare. Remember, you can't name the unit after anything else but yourself. So I can't name it the Speedrun Guy, even though it's a fun kind of name. Also, what the hell is with that XP requirements? Just wondering. Have so. Okay. I can go. First of all, just level them up. So I have more level 2 units to command. Makes my life easier. Technically it's level 2 girls, but kind of... Oh yeah, I'm gonna retreat from there and just let them come to me instead. That's safer. Way safer. Then there's my Vulcan corpse, and he's absolutely not safe over there, so let's set him elsewhere. Also, I need some backup over there. They're getting crushed badly. Like, remember when they said that I would perish without their help? And now they're just getting, well, destroyed. Okay, any fire fairies are the weakest I can find. I need a quick one that's intelligent. This one. Nightmare. Alright, and like your tender did, you can supply your own description of the unit. Whoa, this... Oh, I'm just talking with the author, who's very tired of the requirements of the game sometimes. Like, because Wesnoth is still being developed and stuff is still being changed, it has, it is very, it can be very tiring to maintain things. Like, something that worked the last, in the previous version, be it a minor or major one. Oh, wait. Oh my, how could I notice it before? The elves brought their precious Lady of Light with them. Surely the Emperor would be pleased if I brought her to him after the Warlord's mission ended in such a lamentable disaster. Say, Lady of Light, Elinia is your name, right? Do you feel lonely without your dear partner, the fabled Master of Darkness? How I feel is none of your business. Which is fair. Like, imagine getting asked by someone creepy you're fighting in battle of life and death. If you feel lonely, that sounds really awkward, honestly. Okay, so I need a healer. I want to destroy those guys, Like what? Alright, like things about Wesnoth are getting changed all the time, sometimes for the better, sometimes because someone thinks it's better, and it might, like there's always this requirement that if it changes, the authors of user-made campaigns will have to change it too, so it still works, creating a lot of work that could have been avoided. Like, on one hand, it's not inherently bad that stuff is getting changed, but it does create some trouble sometimes. So because it's nighttime, I don't quite dare to attack them. Okay, it's short dark, so next turn I can go in there. And also because they are still advancing, some of them... No, the closer I move, the more of them can attack me. And remember, I'm playing sprites, fairies only. And they're the most fragile units. Even more fragile than, imagine, Saurians. Okay, this is a lot of enemies. I know I deal a lot of damage, but not enough to compete with this amount of units, especially when I can't drain them. Ever since that fateful day, you have asked yourself time and time again why it had to happen. You are haunted by lingering doubt that you didn't do enough. You could have saved him, really. And that faster, because deep down, you still don't know how to move forward without him. Elinia, let me tell you this. Uria knows many things about the past, present, and future. Elinia, focus on the battle in hand and pay no attention to its rich scum. You and the other heathens don't believe Uria is real. I can assure you otherwise. She is as real as she is beautiful, Elinia, and she can answer all your questions, especially those pertaining to Argan's fate in the depths of Erdia. You have only to come see our master, and he will take you to a palace in Inferno. And Yutena, I absolutely agree that portrait is awesome. Elinia, I said, don't listen to our enemy. Startled, huh? Yes, I'm sorry, gals, I shouldn't heed his words. Oh, Elinia, we all know your curiosity is insatiable. And our master is patient. Really, this sounds scary. Really scary. I'm glad that I've left my lights on. Very much so. Okay, so this is getting ridiculous, but luckily it's just gonna level up if they hit him too hard. Oh! This death animation of the Orcish grunt is kinda new already. I didn't notice it before. I think it's probably from 1.15.102. And damn, that's awesome. I wonder if the Orcish archer also has a new death animation. If so, I would love to see that. Alright, there's those guys, but whatever. Die. die as well. Also heal for now. And don't advance on... Actually, yeah, do advance on them. Destroy some. Kill some others. So first of all, I do want him to heal up. So let's destroy someone. Shouldn't be too hard. Boom. Another level up. Almost at the 100 hit points. Soon, soon, soon. So, die. And this one especially. But yeah, now that it's not nighttime anymore, I can easily mop them up. So remember, I want a goblin walking corpse. Shame. That did not work. So now I protect my walking corpse over there. Heal my units. Destroy some more undead. Free XP and stuff. And advance on Tinkerbell. Alright, for those who haven't played Under the Burning Sun or are not making the connection, there is a scenario in Under the Burning Suns where you try to free the merfolk prisoners of the, well, I don't think they had a name back then, followers of Yechnagov, who were ruled and led by the Iron Council. Hekuba, back then alive, was one of the leaders of the Iron Council, and Tinkerbell was the leader of the elves who betrayed Kali in that very scenario for Elo, or rather Yechnagov, even though they did not know that. So yeah, and Tinkerbell is the Death Knight over there who summoned the Elvish spirits. Right, I did not really show you that unit. Elvish spirits, so this dude is the level 3 version. Wicked, strong, and pretty much unkillable. This is the level 1 version. Far weaker, still annoying. And Terror, by the way, can make units of lower level do less damage, so scary stuff. That was way too close. Okay, now it's proper daytime. Time to destroy them. First of all, try to get the corpse. Yes! Goblin corpse acquired. And I do insist this does not sound creepy at all. Then die as well. This is a quick and intelligent, so second best basically. Those guys are the real deal. Yeah, I'm not gonna tank with this one anything. But I kinda have to. Worst case she dies, but she's one of the replaceable ones. Like, just for the record, the important ones are those who have the combination resilient and intelligent, because that's the only combination that does not have some malus for max health. Because the other combinations include quick, which has minus 5% health. Max health to be precise. which is devastating. Okay, so that does not exactly work. Undo because it was not intended. Then, like, remember, this is my healer. Then, okay, so I can't reach, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Die. It's just a walking corpse. But on the other hand, I can hopefully try and shield them. Yeah, okay, that doesn't exactly work. Then this guy needs a healer. This one is ready to go. This one... Okay, let's keep going. Anyway, I really love how the artificial intelligence of Wesnoth tries to take advantage of healer units. Like, this one intentionally moved next to the healer unit I have, and I love it. Like, it might seem like a really small thing, but it is I think it's an essential improvement. So how much HP is this guy? So really, I just want to finish this guy off so I can be done with him. So Tinkerbell is as good as done. Great. Let's move on to the next enemy. Like, just finish killing him first. So I'm actually done with him and not almost. Yeah, I'm not gonna move there so he can just attack me. That would be dumb. Really should have taken this village though. So those guys over there are more than enough to deal with them, that's for sure. Then poison this one, so they maybe just try running instead. Die. Okay, maybe not. Then it's daytime, so I really should put effort into destroying them while I can. So let's do just that. Like, I am hesitant to go for range damage with them, at least with the not quite as tanky ones. So everyone kinda went quiet. Are you all okay there or not? I mean, I know there's not much happening, but still. Die. Finish off the ones you can instead of trying to damage more of them. So, still watching. Okay, that's great. Oh no. What are you playing on the other monitor though? Whew, she survived. This is, well, close. Marketcher meanwhile kicking ass. So, yep, no chance of death, so that's great. I wanna kill this one. I wanna get this XP. Just like notice Alinea has fairy wings, but she doesn't have the exact same movement cost. Like Fireface, Inspirites and all that have 1 movement cost over Swamp, but Alinea has 2. Which is not an oversight. It's just she's more like using it to glide. So, are you playing survival or creative? I honestly don't have much of an idea about Minecraft, but I do know that there is a difference. At least I'm pretty sure there is. So first of all, die, dude. Computer science. Die. Okay, so this guy doesn't even get a mention when he dies. That's kinda sad, actually. But oh well. Boom. Walking Corpse for the win. Then XP for me, please. And a village, so I can get some income soonish. So first of all, this guy needs a healer, but actually not yet. Let's destroy this small amount of enemies first. Yeah, okay, that was a fail. I should have gone for one of those guys instead. So, and with all of them being destroyed, I can rest in peace. Fun fact, I studied maths too, but I failed, so I'm instead studying computer science. Not sure if that's really gonna work out, but I'm trying. Whoops. Okay, at this point I've removed most of the enemies on the map, so I should be pretty safe with, well, winning. Alright, why is it fun fact what I'm studying? The viewers were talking about what they are studying. One of them is studying something close to computer science, and the other one studied math. Rest in peace, Tansafal. Even if you betrayed our kinsman, to roam the world and unlive is not a fate I would wish for anyone. Their devotion to an imposter goddess has allowed him to persist in this world for centuries. It's quite perturbing to see. So... okay, let's go on. Like the usual, just slaying enemies where they stand. Oh, so I guess computer science is something you need grades for in your place. So let me undo this one, because that was kinda dumb. Because where I live, computer science is something you can... wait, what? Oh, I have to kill Tansafal first. Whoops. Computer science at my place is something you don't need grades for. You can have whatever grades. As long as you want to study it, you can get in. You do get in. Because there's so few people wanting to study it. At least that's the explanation I've got. I've gotten. Die. Then... no, I'm not gonna challenge that dude. Certainly not. I am gonna destroy this one. So if I move... nope. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's do like this. This way they can't attack Arafan and possibly kill him. Which would be bad. Only one enemy leader left. And he has no forces to speak of. So this should be doable indeed. He really needs a village now. Those guys technically need one too, but they can also chill for a little bit. Or just take the villages over there instead. Ooh. They certainly shouldn't go into a fight right now. Like, honestly, I'm surprised how useless my ally is so far. Like, what did he even do? I basically only saw his units die very fast. And that's not exactly a useful thing. So I should have a Saurian one there, but not leveled up, so I'm not sure. Whatever. If he dies, he dies. If this one dies though, doesn't die but doesn't get the level up I wanted, there could be worse stuff. Also, let's get all the villages I can get. So there's more free XP to be gained for my sprites and fairies. So I'm gonna go and get it. Alright, there's one over there as well. Okay. Just gonna move close enough to bait it so I can finish it off. That was not smart. I mean, let's be fair, he recruited probably more something like 12 or 10 level 1 units and a couple of level 0 units. But yeah, he was not strong at all. Like, even this side, the Orcish side, would have overpowered him easily. But yeah, if he was too strong, then I wouldn't have much of a challenge left. So that's understandable. Feels weird, but it is understandable. Yeah. So. Just need to move my units over there so I can actually attack him instead of, well, having units that are stuck somewhere else. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is take my allies' villages, and really all of them. Mine. I'm gonna take them. Because really he doesn't do much good with them, and I would like to be able to recall as many units as possible in the next scenario. I think that's good enough for a reason. Yep, there's undead everywhere. Okay, whoops. Yep, I better back out of there so I don't get wrecked. I've got quite a sizable amount of fire fairies by now, so my damage really is useful. Wait, did I just forget Markesha to move Markesha? No, wait, no, he has. Ah, okay, at this point I can't say for sure anyway. Just on my way to destroy this one. No, I'm not gonna move this one to attack the skeleton archer. I'm gonna move it. Take out a couple of those walking corpses and Zulas, because it's way safer and can be more easily controlled. Like, there's less of a chance of a fail. Nope. No thanks. Okay, I can risk that, I think. Yep, that worked out. Then... okay, so this guy is a threat, so die. Even though it's kinda wasted on him. But at least I'm sure enough that he will pretty soon crack the 100 XP. First of all, die. Like, give her a little bit of XP, but I do want to hug most of the XP for Aldinia. Also, look, a village. Finally. Then... yeah, this is safe. Like, she is fragile, very fragile, can't kill anyone, but... with this attack, I've managed to make her 1 XP away from leveling up. So neither of them can kill her this very turn. So she instead just levels up and gains free heal, no matter how much damage they dealt. Yeah, that totally did not work. By the way, I would like to name Markesha as the most valued player in this scenario for holding half of the enemy undead army on this side off by himself. Whoops, I am finished. Yeah. Like, I just randomly attacked them and paid the price for that. So that's fair, I guess. The price for this is just redoing the whole turn. Not that bad, if you ask me. I mean, I can admit that it did happen. It's just a mistake I made. I can... as long as I don't have some stupid or rather restricting ideas about safe scumming, which I do hold up for mainline, I can easily work around with those small mistakes and don't have to concentrate to avoid them. I did play the new Descent into Darkness campaign. I actually happen to have uploaded it on YouTube. Like, I also played it on stream, and I did it without reloading. Like if I reloaded to the start of the scenario instead of somewhere else. But I don't think I ever got him that strong. Or it depends on the enemies. But most enemies do dare to attack him. Or rather, everyone that has impact damage. Right, the person we are talking about is Smallcasher. When you give him enough upgrades and the Descent to the Darkness campaign, he, well, gets pretty strong. But trolls do still dare to attack them. Okay. Just had to answer a short message. Now finally all the villages I can get. Those are 4 villages. I know about a 5th. Oh yeah, okay, this works out number-wise. I attack and hope that I don't kill them. Perfect. Then I swoop in with the walking corpse and level up. Ta-da! A goblin soulless. But I really wonder how the hell I'm gonna level up my serpent and my swimmer and my saurian. I want that village and it's mine. This is second best choice. This is a village I just wanna have. Oh snap! First of all, what is necrosis? So this is basically poison that deals 10 damage and is not countered by regenerate. And it is also a kind of plague you, because units that are killed by this attack or under this poison, they turn into ghouls. So yeah, he's a chaos cardinal. So, and seal. Okay, so this is... wow, this is strong. I'm really glad that this guy is not controlled by a player who can actually make use of that. And you tend to be sure to tell Iris that you like the sprite. I'm pretty sure she made it. I mean, this is hers is the only campaigns that ever use this unit, so it would be reasonable to assume. So please don't attack me. Okay, he did not attack me, which is great. Fail. So now I still need a way to actually destroy this guy, because he's strong as fuck. So, okay, so I've one more turn before it really turns dark. And I think I can destroy it in time. He even has fish walking corpses. This is so unfair. I also want them. Disquejarado, sorry. I hope I got the name right. Don't have to make the portraits yourself. There are plenty of already existing portraits you can use, because remember, Wesnoth is a free game and you can use the content already available. Like, of course, for let's say the best kind of user-made content, you also want to have your own sprites for unique units. But it's honestly something almost no one can have and has. Okay. Good news, this guy does not attack at all. Bad news, at night attacking him is suicide. Better news, I've got Übergallus and he's so strong he might actually beat him up. Even if it's night, but... Even better news, I'm not gonna attack him before it's daytime. Because anything else would deal so much damage. Alright, this would be enough. If I manage to hit it is. First of all, would I win this? Oh, I would destroy him! Look at this! Yep. Übergallus wins one verse from 98.5% chance. I mean, what a god! Oh, whoops, that was a misclick. I did not want to go melee with this guy. I've gave him so he has been given multiple units. Have multiple items. Let me think. The first one was ring that grants him 1 movement point. The second one was a ring that grants him regenerates +4, which would cure poison if he's poisoned. The next one was this poisonous bow, self-explaining. Then a potion that temporarily granted him 2 damage, and an increase of max health that was permanent. Then next, the Void Armor, which improves his resistance like damn a lot. Like here you can see his resistance. Then 2 more potions. One potion that granted the Berserk a damage increase and improved resistances. And then a Drain potion which lowered his max hit points, but granted him drains and an improvement for his arcane resistances. Like, damn! Strong. So really, you do not want to see this guy. And Inky, you're actually first forest pirate I have. Congrats. You don't want to meet this guy in a dark alley. Alley? Alley. I think it's alley. Also point is, I can't really attack this guy unless I've slowed him, or I send this guy. Destroy him now. So I've got him below 50% of health, which is the point where he's just running away. It is truly a pity that I must report back to our master, but worry not, Elinia, for I will be back. Eventually. I cannot hold against this darkness. Damn that wretched necromancer. He used the darkness to escape. Linnea, are you alright? I think so. I feel a little lightheaded, that's all. So, how many more upstarts like this should I expect now that those dark cultists have infiltrated our lands? I suppose there is some value in uniting our forces under a single banner after all. So you will accept the Grand Council's proposal then? Of course. As long as you people honor the pact, so shall we. Pah! You are all such disgusting creatures. You and everyone else who allies with these orcs. Gallas, about that suicidal infiltration mission of yours. Yes? I have decided to go with you after all. I don't necessarily agree that your plan is a good idea, but there is something deeply troubling about this Chaos Empire. Even though Malkesha is a truly powerful leash, and I'm sure there are many capable warriors amongst our people's rank, I feel there is something more to the followers of Ura than I first thought. Something ominous. Linnea, if the Chaos Empire is after you like the least word implied, I think it would be preferable if you stayed here in the North safety. I mean, compared to the lands of Chaos. I thought you wanted me by your side anyway, Gallas, if only to provide you with useful counsel now that Elinde is gone. Besides, what is there to stop me from following your trail after your departure? I do need your help. I really do. Well, then. And I hope you can forgive me for not consulting you about our mission before. Oh, don't worry. I've a whole eternity ahead of me to decide. It's not very reassuring, but I am taking that as a yes. Just remember to trust me as you would a friend, Gallas. I promise to do my very best to help you, no matter what situation you get us into. No, I will not forgive you, Gallas. I hope your death will be as painful as it will be ironic. Whoa. Just... Whoa, I will remind you. Okay. That's the scenario, and that means I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching, and I think that was fun, especially fairy fire stuff now. Oh yeah, yes, Malkesha is somewhat salty about this. But for now, I see you guys, and your turn there. You did not remind me of your description, but I do remember, so that's fine. See you next time, hopefully.